In the kitchen with Lucy this morning, making something really good, really simple, and great for those summertime months. You know, you always try to change what you eat in the summertime because it's so hot. You want something light.
Definitely.
And what we're making today would be perfect for that.
Yes, this is perfect. It has a lot of spring flavors, really bright and fresh. The citrus grilled chicken, and we're just going to put it over a simple salad with vinaigrette. And this is great. A lot of people, of course, love to grill coming into the spring and summer months. And chicken's a great one. We're going to let this marinate overnight. Of course, if you only had a few minutes, you could just get it done the day of. But as kids are playing ball and just lots of things going on, it's really something good to kind of marinate, get it in the fridge, and then it'll be ready for you to grill the night of supper.
And so what we're doing right now is making the marinade for the chicken. She's zesting an orange. This is one of my favorite things you do because you do it often with several different things. We're doing an orange and a lemon.
Definitely. We're just using our microplane to get the zest, which is just the colorful part, off of the fruit. And citrus is just a great thing to zest. It's going to give us an additional flavor in our marinade. And what I did is just took it from both of these pieces of fruit, and I'm going to use the juice of half of the lemon and half of the orange, and then we're going to save the other half for our vinaigrette that we're going to make a little bit later for our salad.
Okay.
So we're going to put the juice of that in there, and also I have about a quarter cup of fresh parsley and about a tablespoon or so of fresh rosemary. And you can get these, and I just chopped it up, and you can get these herbs right there in the produce department, or like I mentioned, I think last week, a lot of people are growing their own herbs in their gardens now. So just a little bit of freshness. And now I have 3 cloves of garlic, and while you already have your microplane out, you can just grate these up. And a couple other flavors we're going to use are some Dijon mustard, a little bit of honey, some white wine vinegar, and some olive oil.
I love honey. And can you use this marinade for other things? I know we're doing chicken today with this. Can you use it for other things?
Good question. Yes, this would be wonderful on pork tenderloin, and it would also be good on shrimp. Would be really great. So we're just going to slide that in there. And like I mentioned, we're going to use about a tablespoon. I do too. It's so good, and it's going to go great with this Dijon and some of the fruit juice. So that was a tablespoon of honey, about a tablespoon of Dijon.
You're like my grandmother. You don't have to measure anything. You just throw it all in the bowl.
You just look at it a little bit. I'll measure a little bit. We're going to use 1/8 of a cup of our white wine vinegar.
Okay.
And then we're going to use 1/2 cup of olive oil. And then I'll squeeze that citrus in there and get our chicken breast done.
Okay, and you try to marinate it as long as you can. But of course, if you can't, you can modify that from the recipe. But it would be great to make, as she said, ball games going on, lots of stuff going on, getting ready for summer too. You can leave it in the refrigerator, let it marinate, ready to cook the next day. We're going to continue on with this. We've got a couple more steps left to do, including stuff with the chicken.
Yes, we have 2 pounds of chicken breast. We're going to get into this marinade.
All right, that's coming up in just a minute. Stay with us.